Right. So we're making tea, and we're going to be making this really pretty tea that you put in a flower pot and it's supposed to bloom. There's 12 varieties, 36 different steeps, which is 250 cups, and it's called Tea Bloom. So it looks really pretty. It comes in these little packages, and you can see like the flower right there. I already have my container heated and steeped. I put orange and ginger in, and I also have honey on the side for like added flavor. Ooh, it's hot, bulb. And then we're gonna go ahead and just put it right here in our little teapot full of ginger and orange. Oh, maybe it needs to get pushed down a little bit, I would think. Uh, uh, uh. So we'll give it a minute. We'll give it a minute and then we'll see what it looks like. In the meantime, speaking of tea, I have a cute little teacup and it's a little key cat teacup and it's got this cute little lid with this cute little spoon and it's really cute. Oh, it's doing a thing. Wait a minute. It's doing a thing. Look, look at that. It's making a thing happen. Oh my God. There's even colors. Oh, I'm so excited. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. So we'll let it keep doing its thing. That's pretty cool. Anyway, while we're letting it do its steeping, I wanted to talk a little bit about me, which is my favorite subject. Because I'm really cool. Okay, I'm like the most unclose person that you'll ever meet. But I've been dealing with a lot of depression, and I think it's got a lot to do with the fact that I work from home. I don't get out very much, so I've made a commitment to myself to try to get out at least a little bit every day, go for a walk, maybe get a little bit of sun, and work on a little bit of self-care because I've been gaining weight and staying in my bed all day, and it's not been very pleasant, not gonna lie. Uh, I think the amount of weight that I've gained is, I think, what bugs me the most because when I'm not in my depression, the residual effects from previous depression is still there because I'm still gaining weight, or I still have that weight that I had gained. I always lose it. I go up and down all the time. So I figured I would just like give you a little bit of my journey of how I lose weight. Right now, I'm currently at 180. My normal weight is 160. The cats are fighting, so I'm sorry, but my normal weight is 160, and I am going to be attempting to take you along with me on a journey of how I lose weight. One of the most important things is not, um, what is the word? Not denying yourself food. Like a little bit of sugar is a good thing. A little bit of fat is a good thing. A little bit of oil is a good thing. But you don't want to like be like, oh, you have to cut all of this out unless you really have to because of medical reasons, obviously. But for me, I don't need to, except maybe bread medically. Bread. Although bread is there are alternatives to bread. I have the grain sprouted bread or whatever, and I can have that. I'll use tallow instead of butter because it's more flavor and I can use less of it. In place of sugar, I'll use other spices, things like that. Like I said, I've been on this journey for the past 40 beautiful, lovely years. And although it is tiring to have to come back from the depression, and then it's always more exhausting when you get back into it because you know what's ahead, um, it's still something that you can't give up. you have to keep going. It's like going to work. You have to keep doing it because then, well, you can't live. So yeah, anyway, here's what my tea is looking like. It's kind of cool, kind of cool. I don't know how long we're supposed to steep it. That water's hot enough to where if there's anything on them scissors, I'm pretty sure it'll die. But it looks like 3 to 4 inches is how far down you want the rose to go. Oh, the water level. Oh, okay. You want to cover it about 3 to 4 inches. Sure. And then you want to steep it for about 5 to 10 minutes. I have no idea how long we've been talking. How long? God, it's so pretty. I feel like a little princess. I need to get me like a flowing dress and have some crumpets on the side with the cute little standing tea thingy. Oh, it's so pretty. It's really cute. All right. So, yeah, we're going to let that maybe a couple more minutes and then we're going to put the lid on. Right. So, we're going to pour the tea now and not make a mess, hopefully. Oh, how's it going to come out? Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, that's fancy. Oh, wow. That's pretty good. It tastes like a summer day breeze. I don't know how to explain that. Summer, you're enjoying a walk in a community park and you see all the pretty flowers and everything. If you could put that visual into a taste, this is what that would taste like. Very perfumey. I like it. I like it. I think I would like it better cold because it's just my preference. But yeah, I like this tea. I would suggest that if you are a tea drinker and also adventurous person, I would go ahead and try this type of tea. I got this one from Goodwill for $2. So I wouldn't know where to tell you where to get this. I guess you can look it up online or whatever, but it's called Team Tea Bloom, not Team Blue. It's called Team Tea Bloom. And it was still in date. It was still like the package was closed and everything. So if you want to judge, that's okay. I don't care really. I get a lot of stuff from Goodwill that's really crazy cool for super cheap. But yeah, I think it's awesome. I really do. I will push pause on that because I'm not using the phone for videoing anymore. However, if you want, please feel free to join me during my little rants as I try to get back down to the weight that I'm supposed to be at after my last debacle. Maybe you can hear me better too on my headset, my work headset. Anyway, this has been fun. Go ahead and hit the like button if you like it, and we'll see you next time. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, go ahead and hit the like button if you liked it. And I really have nothing else to say. Right. Okay.